Hello and welcome. Tonight I will take you on a journey into a forest alone at sunset, a place where shadows move and every sound could be hidden a secret. I didn't know what I would find until I stumbled open an old cabin. And inside I found something that would change everything. Something that whispers, screams, and hides secrets that have been buried for decades. This is Archive X-13, and what you are about to hear is true, as true as I can tell you. So, are you ready to follow me inside? All started when I was walking alone in the forest at sunset. The trees were very tall. The wind moved the branches and made strange sounds. Dry leaves cracked under my feet. Shadows moved like they were alive. My heart beat fast. Every step felt dangerous. Through the trees, I saw a small old cabin. The windows were broken. The wood was old and rotten. The door cracked loudly when I pushed it. Inside, the air was cold, dusty, and smelled strange, like wet wood and old metal. On a small table, I saw an old radio. The wires were broken and knobs were loose. I opened it, but there was nothing inside. My curiosity grew, and I wanted to know more. That night at home, I put the radio on my desk. Suddenly, it turned on by itself. My hand shook. I threw it to the floor. The fall broke. One floorboard under it, I found a small hidden space. Inside was a half burned map with strange symbols. I could not understand them, but I felt something dangerous was waiting. I researched for days. I found an old document about a scientist connected to the cabin. A special word in the document led me to an old book. Inside the book was the other half of the map. When I put both halves together, the map showed tunnels hidden under the cabin. I felt fear, but also curiosity. I had to see what was there. The next morning, I returned to the cabin. The walls had dark stains, and the air smelled bad. The broken floorboard caught my eyes. Carefully, I moved it aside. A dark, narrow tunnel was under the cabin. I could hear water dripping and the wind moving through the tunnel. I took a flashlight and stepped inside. The air was cold and wet. Strange symbols covered the walls. Each step echoed loudly. My heart pounded. I felt as if someone or something was following me. The tunnel twisted and turned. I found a room broken machine and papers were scattered on the floor. I found journals written by the scientist. They told stories of experiments and warnings. People had disappeared in the cabin. The radio was used to hide messages that no one could hear. I found a locked metal door. Behind it was another hidden room. There were maps and documents everywhere. A cage stood in the corner. The floor had marks showing that someone or something had been trapped there for a long time. Fear ran through me, but I could not stop. I needed to know the truth. The tunnels went deeper than I expected. The map and journals guide me. Symbols glowed faintly on the walls. The air was heavy and cold. my hands trembled. I found more rooms with old experiments. There were cages, tools, and broken glasses. The journals told about the scientist's final experiments. He had tried to show the truth, but could not finish. The radio, the cabin, the tunnels, all were warnings. I discovered a secret chamber with more documents. Some experiments were not finished. Symbols, cages, and strange marks pointed to someone or something very dangerous. My heart raced. I was scared, but I wanted to see the whole mystery. I left the tunnels, but I could not stop thinking about what I had found. The scientist's secrets were still there, waiting. I knew I would have to go back, but I was not sure I would be ready. The tunnels hide many secrets. The scientist's work is not finished. Next time I go back,